We are back at Harry's Coin Shop once again, and I'm so excited because today we're talking about coins. Let's do this. Did you know SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles? Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Silver Dragons.
What's up, Harry?
Welcome,
good to see you. Yep.
Good to see you.
Adrian.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Richard, what's up? Got to pan up. What's going on today?
We're out of traditional gold ounces other than those bars. Just been wiped out the last couple of days.
It's crazy that when the price goes up,
Right.
business improves. Like there's more people in here buying and all that, right?
Well, that term FOMO that I actually learned from you, fear of missing out, is always in play with the metals.
Yeah.
People, the smart people really buy on the dips, but the general public who doesn't normally follow the metals, once the metals get into the lay media, meaning the non-coin media, we meet people we've never met for the reason that they're afraid they're missing out.
When the price of silver went up, I posted a video, and in the video I said, I'm not buying. I'm going to wait, see what happens. Usually I don't like to buy on the spikes.
Right.
I think the seasoned stackers, that's typically their strategy. If they see it go up, they kind of pull, say, oh, let me wait a few days or whatever. Maybe it'll go back down. But yeah, it's interesting. The new people, they don't mind paying the higher price, I guess.
It's just human nature, following the crowd.
Yeah. What are people buying mostly? You mentioned people are buying gold. When it comes to silver, what's the popular stuff right now?
Definitely rounds.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're getting the same amount of silver for a few dollars less, or in the case of Silver Eagles, several dollars less.
These particular coins I haven't seen in your shop before, or maybe I have and I just don't remember, but can you tell me what are the African wildlife?
These are not coins that we typically buy, from the wholesalers, but rather they've come in over the counter.
Okay.
And we're happy to put them out because they're beautiful. These are the Somali Republic 100 shilling pieces, 1 ounce, of course. And this one features the African elephant.
Interesting, 2021. And these ones change designs every year, right?
They do. Also, we have some silver Philharmonics. Again, they don't sell that great, so I don't go out of my way to find them. But if they're here, we're happy to put them out.
Are these considered coins, the Somali elephants? I've heard
For sure,
some
because
debate.
they're denominated in the local currency, in this case shillings, so definitely these are coins, as are the Philharmonics, which are 1.5 euros each.
You got a really nice variety of coins. You got the kangaroos. You almost have every single type here, it looks like. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, the whole panel here, since we got everyone in today, I wanted to talk obviously about gold and silver, but I wanted to talk about coins as well. I know there's a lot of people that have been watching the channel that are just interested in the numismatics.
Sure.
Is it possible for a new numismatist to make money? Can you make money buying coins right now? Let's start with you, Harry. What do you think?
I think that's the wrong place to start from in numismatics, is to make money, unless you're a coin dealer.
Yeah.
Because it's actually very difficult. It takes great discernment as to what you buy and for how much. It also takes patience and could take years to, make a profit on that sort of thing. I always remind people that this is a hobby first in numismatics, and you should be doing it for the joy of that. If you're doing it to make money, you maybe should get on this side of the counter and get a job.
Sure. What do you think, Adrian?
So kind of touching on what Harry said, I think it's very important, if you are interested at some point, trying to make any money on coins, is to, start it as a hobby, start learning about it, because it takes some time for you to develop an eye for grading, because that's one of the most important things when it comes to coins. If you learn how to grade, you can learn how to, value coins from there, because if you don't grade coins properly, your values are going to be all over the place. There's a possibility to make some money on coins, but again, it's a hobby that's turned into some businesses for some people.
Yeah.
But more than anything, it's fun. It's fun to do.
Sure. What do you think, Richard?
I think it's possible. For the most part, the reason why we do this, though, is because we've, collected a long time, have well over a decade worth of knowledge each of us. But if you do know your stuff, you know, your key dates, and you're looking through a bunch of Mercs or some Washington quarters, cherry picking, that's another one. Or just knowing about something that somebody else doesn't know about. That would be hard here, because, I mean, between the three of us.
So, like, I look at varieties, and then, I think we all have our little specialty, and we're pretty good at catching these things.
It kind of sounds like if they're new, maybe coin roll hunting or taking the time to search through a big, like you said, a big batch of Mercury dimes or something. You could make money potentially doing that.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, like he was saying with grading, if you notice something that might be nicer than what somebody else thinks it is, you can make money there. Or you could save yourself money by knowing that somebody called this coin a certain grade, but it's definitely not. You're looking at it, they're calling it AU, and it's like, no, this is a cleaned VF.
Right.
And you just saved yourself a few $100.
Yes, definitely. So, like Richard and I, we go to a lot of these shows across the country, and we sit and look at tables of dealers, and you look at coins, and you're like, well, that's definitely overgraded or that's undergraded, and you develop that eye by just looking at it. And it's, for example, when we're sorting through dollars or something, we can tell a fake just by looking at it, by hearing it. It's just these things that you develop. So, I'd say be careful if you're trying to start doing coins just for the purpose of making money, because you can get burnt pretty easily.
Yeah, but if you do develop some skills, like you mentioned, finding coins that are perhaps undergraded or overgraded, you could actually, in theory, turn a profit.
You can, but it's tough.
Yeah.
It's about as tough as taking up golf because you want to win money at skins games. That's going to take a long time before you're good enough to do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's very
Good way to
similar
put
to
it.
that.
Yeah.
There is a way to save money, maybe in a bargain sense of collecting. Richard has really improved our presence with foreign coins, world coins. And in fact, we're going to expand to a second showcase of world coins very soon. There are opportunities in world coins, silver included, where for the same era, let's say the mid-19th century, you'll pay a tenth of what you would pay for a US coin from that era. And frankly, some of them are just as or more beautiful than ours, and the variety is endless.
Can we see one or get an
Have
example
Richard
here?
show you some.
Take us for a ride, Richard.
Let's see what we got. I want to see an old coin.
We have some older coins than this, for sure. But
Okay.
just to show you, here's a German coin from the 1700s, 1775. We didn't make coins in the U.S. until 1793. So this predates the federal government making coins, and you could get a coin from 1775 for $75.
$75.
And now you try to get an American coin, like a flowing hair dollar or something, even like 1795.
The most common one, that's for the 1700s. That one, you're gonna it's cleaned, scratched,
Hold, everything, yeah.
It's gonna be over $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
But for 75, you could get something like that. So this is a way where people could enjoy the hobby. They could get some fun stuff, and it wouldn't really break the bank.
Oh yeah, especially if they wanted to collect series. Morgan dollars are fun, but unless you're just doing a date run, the Carson Cities could get expensive. But these French 5 francs, for example, you could do a date run of these, and these are from $25 to $60.
Wow.
They're very cheap. I actually collected these at one time, and I did a date run. Even the coins from the 1700s, right after the French Revolution, from 1792 and 93, you could pick those up for $300-400.
Wow, that's crazy. It seems like a lot of coin shops wouldn't have this type of stuff, though, Harry. You're almost the exception.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
The less interest from other coin shops, the more opportunities we have to buy inventory. And we get a lot of this from dealers who just aren't interested.
Really?
Absolutely.
They get it across the counter and
Sure they do.
give it to you?
We all do, but they don't want it, and so we're happy to buy it.
And
Yeah.
also in the 1850s, just a part of American history, a lot of stuff you see here may have even circulated in the United States, because the American dollar wasn't the only thing that could be used as currency. I don't know what the
Well,
I know like
terminology-
Spanish silver and stuff.
In the colonial era here in the U.S., it was the 8 real. That was the first.
That was the
first dollar.
Yeah.
And it was legal tender in the U.S. till 1857.
Wow.
Then it was specifically legislated that it was no longer legal tender.
Wow. That'd be a cool coin to own.
Oh, here it is. We got a couple of them from Bolivia, some from Mexico. And I mean, they really came all the way from there because there used to be a lot of trade in Louisiana and Florida from South America and the other Spanish colonies. A really cool coin, too. This is a piece of history. I'm going to grab this and oh my gosh, we could do 15 episodes just on coin. But,
Yeah, I'm trying to show some of the ones in the case because I know people like to see all of the cool different options available. 1953, South Africa. Yeah, that's great. Is this silver too? I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a pre-Krugerrand, I guess. I don't know.
These two coins are really interesting. This is 8 reales from Bolivia from the 1500s. That's
Wow.
Insane when you think about. In terms of coins history, it's not too long ago, but
Right.
in terms of U.S. history, that just seems insane. So you got this coin that was made from silver for the Spain in Bolivia. That's where it was minted between these time period. Just a really cool 8 reales piece. And then this one, this is a Brazilian coin made in 1814. And if you see how the letters are a little wonky there, this was actually struck over 8 reales.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So this was a coin that struck over another coin, and you could see some of the evidence of it here too.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, it's like kind of like an error, but a really old error.
Yeah. And, I mean, it was very, very intentional, but it's cool that you see that the Spanish did trade with Portugal, and so they took the Spanish colonial silver, and then in their own colony in Brazil struck coins for circulation and just struck over the coins because they already met the standards for what they were using there.
Yeah, they knew how much silver was in it, etc.
These are some nice pieces too, Richard. We might want to show here.
Oh, yeah. These are Spanish colonial gold too.
Oh, wow. 1799.
Yeah, that one's my favorite. It's from Mexico. It's just gorgeous. The Chilean piece is nice too, and this is actually Brazilian. This is a 4,000 reais. So this is 960. This coin, its face value is a little over 4 times this one's.
So which one is the most expensive? I mean, I would probably guess it's
Definitely this guy.
1799.
The Mexico.
Just because they're rare, or
Well, 1700s. I mean, anything 1700s in gold always has a little bit more of a premium when it comes to those escudo pieces, and just stuff from the Mexican mint. It's just so hot right now.
yeah. What would be the price on that?
Something like this, where I was looking at, I think I saw some trade between like $5,000 and $5,800.
Wow, so much higher than the price of gold. I mean, you still are getting some gold with it.
I mean, just going a few years back, you would see these going for $2,500 to $3,000.
Yeah.
And just a few that have traded just in the past few weeks are about $4,500 and one like $5,000, and they weren't as nice as this one.
So it is possible to make money if you can kind of guess what's going to be hot later on, right?
It's hard to predict, honestly.
And honestly, if you have something that is hot and it's not something you want to hold on to, because you really got to treat this like a hobby and have fun with it, it could easily, just as quick as it went up in value, go down in value.
Oh, yeah.
So you have something that, I got a good deal on this because I got it for $4,000 and it's worth $5,000. Make the money on it if you want to make money, because if you hold on to that, it could go down. I've had Chinese coins that I like. I paid, $1,700 for that are now worth $1,000.
Wow. So you could definitely lose money too, obviously.
And it's been just within the past year, I would say, that a lot of the Chinese and Japanese market has fallen.
Wow. We got to take a quick look at the silver world coins here. We got this is sterling silver, Trinidad and Tobago. We have a new face in the shop too. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
What's your name?
Oliver.
Oliver?
Yeah.
You're one of the guys on the Whatnot channel with Adrian, yeah?
Yep. Beach City Coins.
There it is.
So every show that we're having this month of July, we're going to be giving away a 10th ounce of gold. So,
There you go.
Yeah, gold.
Yeah, make sure to join us on Whatnot. I mean, thankful to a lot of your viewers that have been going on there. We always shout, "Hey, Silver Dragons," and it's fun. It's fun, and we do some educational stuff on there too. Educate people about coins, and the cool thing is we'll educate about the coin, and then it's for sale. So it gives them that opportunity to be able to get in on coins that are collectible and at good prices.
Yeah, they can learn about it real time.
Yeah.
That's cool. They can win some free gold too.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. 10th ounce of gold.
Anybody too. I mean, the one guy who won it this last time, he was like, "Wow, that's my first piece of gold," and we're all really excited about that. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, this was a fun video. I really appreciate the time, Harry.
Thanks, Silver Dragons.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again, huh?
Good to see you.
Yep, good to see you. Richard,
Oi.
Oliver, and Adrian.
Thank you very much.
Yep, take care.